Hi everyone, this is Inspire Beautiful. Have you ever looked back and wondered whether something was worth it? A degree, a job, a relationship, or a difficult season? Years spent learning something you rarely use. Time invested in a dream that didn't unfold the way you expected. Sometimes we assume there was no return simply because the return didn't arrive on our own timeline. We look at our lives and ask, what was the point? Why did I go through that? Why did I work so hard? Why did I invest so much time, energy, or money? What if the return isn't missing? What if it's simply delayed? Or perhaps it arrived in a form you never expected. Many of us are taught to measure return by immediate results: a promotion, a paycheck, a milestone, or a visible success. But some of life's most meaningful returns don't work that way at all. Sometimes the return shows up years later. A skill you thought you would never use suddenly becomes essential. A lesson learned during a difficult season helps you navigate a future challenge. An experience that once felt painful becomes the very thing that allows you to help someone else. The investment was working all along. You just couldn't see it yet. Looking back, many of the things I once questioned eventually revealed their value. Not always in the way I expected, not always on the timeline I preferred, but in ways that helped shape who I became. Life has a way of connecting dots we cannot see while we are living them. That doesn't mean every experience is easy. It doesn't mean every disappointment makes sense immediately. But it does mean we should be careful about declaring something a waste before the story is finished. You may still be living in the middle of a chapter whose purpose has not yet been revealed. You may still be carrying lessons that will become useful later. You may still discover that what felt insignificant was quietly preparing you for something meaningful. Sometimes the return doesn't arrive when we expect it. Sometimes it arrives when we are finally ready to use what we've learned. So if you've been questioning whether your effort mattered, whether your growth mattered, or whether your investment mattered, consider this possibility. Nothing is wasted. The story may not be finished yet, and some returns take years to reveal their value. Stay encouraged. Your journey may be making more sense than you realize. Inspire Beautiful. You are always welcomed here. Take care, everyone, and thanks for joining me.